Hi everyone, Grayson here, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you two of my all-time favorite breakfast recipes. So the first one is my ham and cheese breakfast casserole with a twist, and my second one is going to be my breakfast burritos. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my go-to ham and cheese breakfast casserole that I make several times a year, but especially on Christmas morning. I've made this for years and it is definitely one of my favorites. It calls for just a few simple ingredients and it's quick and easy to assemble. It calls for eggs, 2 cans of Crescent Rolls, salt and pepper, ham, cheese, salami, and whole roasted red peppers. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees. So the first step in assembling this ham and cheese casserole is to put our first layer of Crescent Rolls down. So this recipe calls for 2 cans of Crescent Rolls. Now we're going to go ahead and lay our first can in the bottom of this ungreased 9x13 Pirex dish. The next step is to go ahead and get our ham down. Now I'm going to be using Black Forest ham. Next, we're going to go ahead and get our cheese down. Now I'm using white American cheese, but you can use any cheese you like. So our next step after our cheese is to go ahead and put our roasted whole red peppers on. Now we're going to go ahead and drain these and then we're going to put them on. So now that our roasted whole red bell peppers are drained, we're going to go ahead and add them as the next layer. Now this is the twist in this ham and cheese breakfast casserole. I love these whole roasted red bell peppers. I know they're not for everyone, and if you don't like them, you just leave them out. But this just adds something extra to this casserole that is really unique and different. Okay, y'all, so that was a 6.9 ounce jar. Okay, so next on top of the red bell pepper is going to be our salami. Okay, and that's the salami layer. Okay, so this breakfast casserole calls for 6 eggs, and I'm going to go ahead and use half of that mixture now. I'm going to add just a little bit of half and half into these eggs, just a drop. I'm going to put just a little bit of salt, and I'm going to put a little bit of pepper, black pepper. We're going to give this a quick scramble. We're just going to pour this egg mixture right over one more layer of cheese. Now we're going to add our last can of Crescent Rolls. And so, y'all, is so good. This is especially good on Christmas morning. Okay, I think that's got it. And then our last 3 remaining eggs. And now we're going to go ahead and pour our remaining egg mixture over the top. And I'm just going to use my brush and just paint the rest of this crust. So we're going to pop this in a 350-degree oven for 50 minutes or until it is golden brown. All right, everyone, that took 45 minutes at 350, and it is a beautiful golden brown, and I can't wait to try it. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and cut into it. Okay, everyone, so let's go ahead and try this. It's very cheesy, and it looks nice and golden brown. The color looks nice. Mmm. 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 That is really, really good. The roasted red bell peppers coming through, the salami, the American cheese is coming through. And who can ever resist a flaky croissant roll? Mmm. It's as good as I've ever remembered. Like I said, I love making this dish several times a year, but especially on Christmas morning, you just can't go wrong. I would highly suggest you all try this when you can. And you can use this for a brunch dish. You can use this for a quick throw together meal. Very cheesy and delicious. So I hope you enjoy this ham and cheese breakfast casserole with a twist. And now let's get started with our breakfast burritos. So the ingredients for my breakfast burritos are mini sweet peppers, eggs, bulk sausage, red potatoes, Mexican style shredded cheese, flour tortillas, 1 onion, and a little bit of salsa. So let's go ahead and get started. In a medium skillet, we're gonna go ahead and cook our breakfast sausage. Y'all, I'm using Rachel Ray cookware, so I have to give a shout out to Rachel Ray. I have a whole set and I've been using it for years now. That sausage is looking really good. So this sausage is pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my potatoes and onion and get that sauteing quick. And let's go ahead and just transfer it. I'm not gonna clean the skillet out. I'm gonna go ahead and cook my potatoes and onion in this little bit of fat that's been rendered from the sausage. Let's go ahead and get those cut up quick. Now it's time to get our red potatoes, our onion, and our mini sweet peppers chopped up. Before we get started, let's go ahead and put down a damp dish towel under our cutting board to prevent it from sliding around. I'm not gonna peel these potatoes, but they've been washed and dried. So while my potatoes are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get my onion and my little sweet peppers chopped up. Now I'm gonna add back in my cooked sausage. Next, I'm gonna add in a little bit of mild salsa. Next, we're going to go ahead and get 6 eggs scrambled. Or a little bit of half and half. Pink Himalayan sea salt and black pepper. We're going to give this a whisk. A little sprinkling of Mexican style cheese. Now it's finally time to assemble our burritos. So first we're going to start with our sausage, potato, onion, pepper mixture. We're going to add eggs next and just a little bit of our shredded cheese. Now this is a Mexican style shredded cheese. We're going to put just a dollop of mild salsa, just a drizzle. And next we're going to roll these up. So I wrap and then I pull it back towards me, roll it one time, and then I fold my sides in and continue to roll. And then I'm going to lay these in just like that. A little bit of our mixture. Eggs. Shredded cheese. A drop of salsa. Fold your corners in and wrap. We want to place these seam side down. These have a southwestern flair as well, and they're almost more like enchiladas than burritos, but I've just always called them my breakfast burritos, and they are so good, y'all. Okay, so now I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese over the top of these. And again, we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven, and we're going to bake these for about 20 to 30 minutes, covered with foil. Can never have too much cheese, right? And I'm going to spoon a little bit of the salsa over them. It doesn't have to be a ton of it, just a little, just enough. Y'all, these are so good. I make these several times a year, but again, especially on Christmas Eve morning or Christmas morning, this is really a great crowd pleaser. It feeds a lot of people and everyone seems to love them. And again, you can adapt this recipe any way that you would like. You can use green sauce, you can use verde sauce, any type of salsa. That's just enough to give them a little bit of color. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and pop this in a 350-degree oven. And so let's go ahead and pop this in our oven. Now I have this covered with foil, and this is going to bake for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, let's see what we've got. It's done. Oh, wow. Those look really good. So the cheese is melted, and this was in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a bite of this breakfast burrito. It's tender. I'll put a little dollop of sour cream on it. Looks nice. Mm. That is so good, y'all. Mmm. Mmm. The potatoes, the sausage, the sweet little mini peppers, the egg, the sour cream, it is all working great. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. That is really good. I would highly suggest you try these breakfast burritos. That is so yummy. These always do great in a pinch. It works if you're in a rush. You can pull this together in no time if you have potatoes and an onion or verde sauce or salsa. You can whip these up in no time for a crowd, your family. We'll love them. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these two favorite must-try breakfast recipes. We have the breakfast burritos, and then we have our ham and cheese breakfast casserole with a twist. And as always, thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps me to continue to grow my channel and bring more content like this to you. Merry Christmas from my family to yours, and I will see you in the next video.